Hello everyone, welcome to the video I've been trying to film for a week, my Olympia predictions for the 2023 Mr. Olympia. Aiden and I have been trying to film this video all week since Monday. Today is Friday morning. We're going to get this bitch up quick. It's the Mr. Olympia, everyone. This is the biggest bodybuilding show of the year. Everyone that is in the bodybuilding scene looks forward to it. Even if you're not into bodybuilding, you somehow, and you're into the fitness industry, it floods your Instagram, it floods your YouTube. It is fucking awesome. This is the biggest bodybuilding show of the year. It is incredible to be a part of it. So every single competitor that has qualified, congratulations. Anybody that talks shit on any of these competitors in any way, shape, or form, fuck you. These people worked incredibly hard and deserve to be on the stage because of their accomplishments and their qualifications from this year and some from last at their past Mr. Olympia. Being an IFBB pro myself, this is something that anybody that is qualified should be very proud of themselves. Period. It's incredible. But without further ado, let's go through the Open, the 212, and of course, Classic. This was going to be one of the most, this was going to be one of the most exciting Olympias in the past, probably like 5 to 6, 7 years because of the competitors and how intense everything was looking from social media. But now with Nick Walker out with a hamstring injury, with Brandon Curry having food poisoning and competing possibly, maybe. They say he's going to compete, but you know he will not be at his best. And with Nick Walker tearing a hamstring, my brother, I'm good friends with Nick. This is something that would devastate anybody at any level. Just a regular fucking Joe, it would be devastating to them because they know the recovery is intense, let alone to especially see what Nick Walker was bringing, the package he was bringing. My heart goes out to you, brother. You're going to recover. You're going to come back stronger. We all know it. Nick Walker is the greatest definition of what it takes to be a professional bodybuilder. Consistent, disciplined, and one determined motherfucker. So, again, my brother, heal fast. This is going to be still very exciting because of the competitors. None of the competitors in open bodybuilding suck. None of them suck. They're all very good and deserve to be there. So, my 11 through 9, okay, I have Regan Grimes in 11th, Justin Shearer in 10th, and Tony in 9th. Now, I do believe that some of these guys could jump up, but given the fact of where they are and how they fall in this, in my rankings, that's where I have them. Regan is phenomenal. I think Regan has one of the best gym physiques in the game. Like, if you were like, what do you want to look like? If you asked any guy that was training hard to get thick and big, and you were like, dude, who's a bodybuilder you would love to look like? Bro, a lot of people are going to pick Regan Grimes. I love Regan. He is an outstanding guy. I do think that his downfall this year, that he took off to grow, I think Regan just became a bigger version of Regan. I would really love to see him develop more of his lagging body parts because he has a phenomenal back, but I don't believe his insane shoulders and an overall great physique. But I think getting bigger arms is going to be something that he needs to focus on to really give him more of a wow factor and become more of a complete bodybuilder and continue to pack on mass onto his frame. But
he's like an aesthetic mass monster.
Yeah, I think that he just became a bigger version of himself, right, and he needs to work on some of his weaker body parts as he continues to grow. But I mean, dude, I have him in 11th, and he could jump up to 9th or even 8th. Justin, wild physique. Wild physique. I think between him and Tony, they could go back and forth between 10th and 9th and 10th on my thing here. Justin could jump up and really shock people, get into that 8th range. But I love his physique. I think he's incredible. He hits a nasty vacuum at that size with insane shape and condition. Very cool. Tony, the Predator, I really like Tony. Maybe it's because I'm biased and a former 202, 212 competitor. I think that last year he missed his opportunity because I think he got sick before the Olympia, but I expect him to be fucking diced and dense at this Olympia, and I really hope that he is. Ross the Sauce Boss in 8th place. Ross fucking looked incredible at his qualifying show. Big fan of Ross as well. I think that he is an IFBB Pro gym bro that has fucking created a phenomenal physique, and I have him in 8th place. In 7th place, which could jump up, this guy could jump up, I have Crizzo. Crizzo is a fucking freak. I do believe that he could jump up higher if someone is off. He's not presenting his physique as good as the other competitors at that same level. If you just did a little bit better job with your presentation, I think you would jump up even more so.
Like learning what poses fit your physique.
And he's not as... Cardiovascular shape and posing shape are two different things. Crizzo is not in posing shape, at least in his previous. I really hope him. I love his physique. As a fan of bodybuilding, you can't not fucking look at Crizzo and be like, that's
bodybuilding.
mind-blowing that this is an actual human being. From where I stand right now with the information that I have, I am going to go ahead and put Brandon in 6th, only because he got food poisoning. If he didn't get food poisoning and we would have seen some other stuff, I had him in 5th place. I love Brandon, outstanding guy. He's been kind to me before he was Mr. Olympia. I watched him take last place at a Europa show when I was competing, and now just fucking where he is, I'm like, this is insane.
For someone that doesn't know, what would food poisoning like do to your physique?
Bro,
This close.
It's going to pull everything out of you. We don't know if he was shitting his pants. We don't know if he was puking. We don't know if he's taking in... Like, you're pulling all the water out of your body and putting in carbohydrates and manipulating your sodium and going through that. So you're manipulating all your vitamins and minerals and water. Well, food poisoning will literally pull all of it out of you. So if food poisoning is pulling your food, your nutrients, your fucking vitamins, your minerals, it's pulling everything out of you. You have to keep some of those things in there during a carb up process. You can't just remove it all. You fucking flatten out and turn into nothing. So he is going to try to reintroduce some of those things in there. And this is hard to hit to begin with. So if he all of a sudden, he has to take fluids in. He has to. If he doesn't take fluids in, he might fucking die. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, this is why this shit gets so fucking dangerous. So he's going to take in fluids, but then only so much. And he has to manipulate his vitamins and minerals, sodium, potassium, to make sure that his body doesn't fucking shrivel up, cramp up, or spasm out. Right. So he's got to take in food, he's got to take in sodium, and he has to take in fluid. Usually you can't do all three of those, carbing up for a show. So he's going to be super flat and then trying to reintroduce those things.
While everyone else is still on
fucking
point.
Peaking. But Brandon is a
freak.
Bro, he's a freak of nature, and he is incredible. He's one of the best bodybuilders. He's been Mr. Olympia. So he is one of the best bodybuilders, and I do believe that he's still in there because of... Dude was looking nasty. Probably one of the best Brandon Currys we've ever seen. Mr. Hunter Labrada in 5th. Hunter, outstanding competitor, outstanding fucking physique. His conditioning this year was incredible. Big fan of Hunter. I think that the reason that I have him in 5th place is because I think in comparison to where he was at the show he originally qualified and then went to Texas and went up against Andrew Jack, I thought that he just looked a little dieted down, and doing 3 shows at a high level like this might have taken a toll on his physique. And I mean, dude, we're splitting hairs now. I mean, we're talking about top 5 in the fucking Mr. Olympia. But I do think that 3 shows in 1 year at his level and his fucking crazy conditioning can be a lot. I have him and Andrew Jack battling it out for that 4th and 5th. I do believe it could be flip-flop because fucking Hunter is conditioned, and I hope he nails it. I'm a very big fan of Hunter. I love his physique, and I love his condition. But Andrew Jack is a fucking freak of nature. Everything that I have heard from people about his overall physique is insane in person. From the front, this man will blow your fucking mind. From behind, that's where he's lacking, but it's not like it's lacking and it sucks. It just doesn't match his front. So I think that Andrew Jack will be in 4th place. And if Nick Walker was in there, I'd have Andrew Jack in 5th place because Nick I had in that in those top spots. This is where the controversy comes in, and this is the comments that we've been talking about in the office. I know fucking Blake has been up at the gun shop. He's like, Seth, what do you think, dude? And his top three are different than my top three. And this is where it gets fun. In third place, I have the mountain of a man, Samson Duda. I know everybody's like, you fucking, there's no way. Some people have Samson winning this show. Samson, I met him for the first time at the Mr. Pittsburgh this year. Holy fuck, seeing him in person in the off season was absolutely, he's a monstrosity. Sweetheart of a man. Love the guy and love his physique and love the fact that he is bringing such excitement to bodybuilding. He is a very big, massive person, which makes it fucking beautiful for the Mr. Olympia and bodybuilding overall, because we need a fucking really good big guy. So I have Samson in third place. In second place, Hadi Chupin. I have Hadi in second place. And in first place, I have Mr. Derek Lunsford. I think Derek is fucking outstanding. I'm a massive fan of Derek. I think Hadi is an incredible competitor. The dude comes in diced as a motherfucker. It is insane, the condition that he has. And in person, they say it is 10 times more impressive than what we see online. Those three, I know everybody's going back and forth right now saying it could be in any order, and it very well could be. But if each one brings their absolute best that they can bring, I believe the top three will be Derek, Hadi, Samson. With Derek, I think Derek has improved his physique in such a way that it is about to melt fucking minds. Little biased because, of course, Hani Rambod is his coach. And whenever we saw each other at the Pittsburgh and were training earlier this year in May, I was just like, this fucking kid is insane. Absolutely incredible. And he's like, Seth, he's like, you have no idea how dedicated this guy is. It is insane. He's like, I absolutely fucking love it. And just small chit chat with Hani about him. It was Derek is a very determined person to be a multiple time Mr. Olympia. And that's what we were discussing. I said earlier, I was like, looking at him, I see him growing into like the face of the Mr. Olympia for years to come. And he's like, Seth, if he sticks to it, I don't doubt that he can. I think that his demeanor, his determination, his discipline, and the way he looks at everything that is going on here, and his ability to take constructive criticism is incredible. And with those qualities, I believe that, I mean, that's what we talked about. I was like, he's going to be the next multiple-time Mr. Olympia. And I really hope it happens for him, because Derek is an absolutely wonderful person. When we were at the Mr. Pittsburgh, it was me, Hani, his video guy, C-Bum, his video guy, Calvin, Derek, and his video guy with Evogen, the Evogen video guy, and his guy, and then me with Jay and Ben. So we're all down there fucking the bukkake of cameras, as I like to joke about. We're all having fun. We're shooting the shit there, and then we started talking about our workout. It was with Chris and I and Hani, and we were just talking about the workout, and Derek had just finished up his, and he was walking over, so he's just standing there hanging out with the video guys, and he looks over at my video guys, Jay and Ben, and they're just, you know, my video guys. He looks directly at them and goes, hey, how you guys doing? I'm Derek. Nice to meet you. You're Jay, right? And he's like, what was your name? And those two stand there like, yes, hi. We know who you are, Derek. Very nice to meet you. And he's like, man, great. He's like, how's everything going today? You guys, this is great. I'm excited about everything. And they were just mind melted. And Derek was just being himself, just a genuinely wonderful person. And we got in the truck after, and Ben was like, I thought he was fucking with me at first. I didn't know somebody was that nice. He's like, he just came up and was like, hey, I'm Derek. Nice to meet you. And Ben was like, is this? Yes. Turns out the guy is that nice, Ben. And he was just tickled pink, because you don't come across genuinely sweet people like that. So for him to be in the position that he is, makes it's really, really awesome. Good motherfuckers, as I like to put. I was going to say something about Samson here. With my top three, Derek, Hadi, Samson, this is what Blake had brought up. He said, like the Lee Haney quote, good big man will always beat good little man. I'm like, that's a great point, Blake, but I do not believe Samson is on that level of good that Derek is. I think Derek is going to bring a package that is fucking mind-melting. I don't believe Samson's condition and his mature muscle will be on the same level as Derek and Hottie. I just don't think it's there yet. I think in the years to come, it will become way more fucking intense for Derek and Hottie, and Samson can. Samson might show up and fucking prove me wrong. It'd be awesome if he does, because it'd be so exciting for bodybuilding. But I think in the years to come, Samson is going to get to that level and really fucking start melting some minds and push push all of bodybuilding. All right, moving on to the 212, Mr. Olympia. I think Sean Clarita is going to fucking massacre this show. He is, again, on that level of fucking consistency. This dude is the second coming of the Giant Killer. I say second coming because Derrick Henry was the OG Giant Killer, and Sean Clarita has taken that flame, taken the torch, and has carried it on for all of us shorter 212 competitors and just slaughter shit. So I'm also very excited to see Keon. Keon is an axe and sledge athlete. I really hope that he is able to fucking nail this, because if there was somebody that has the potential and capabilities of doing so, it is Keon Peterson. So I'm excited to see that. But I think Sean is just going to fucking massacre everything. The guy is incredible. So we wait and see. Holy fuck. Keon dead center, Sean to his left. We're filming this video right now, and I just got this. Corey's down there watching the fucking Mr. Olympia. So, I might be eating my fucking words here. Keon.
Let's go.
Good for you, bud. Good for you. Gave me a little goosey bumps, huh? And now, for classic bodybuilding. I hate calling it classic physique. It should be classic bodybuilding. But that's just me. Top 5 in this category are all absolutely incredible competitors. I think this is so popular because this is really what everyone aspires to be whenever they start training and lifting weights. You're like, dude, look at these fucking guys. They're not big and bulky, like thicker waists or fucking huge 24-inch arms. No, they just look fucking mind-blowingly perfect. And I do have to say, there is one physique in this lineup that I will give props, because I believe this is one of the best overall physiques in all of bodybuilding, and we'll get into it. Okay, so my top 5, 5-1, like the dick to ball ratio from fucking Rich Piana. All right, in fifth place I have Breon. I think that the allowance in the weight has fucking brought him back into the classic. He is a phenomenal competitor. He has pushed this class and helped build this class, but I do believe the other competitors are in front of him as of now. I do believe that he could jump up there if there is a slip up, but if everybody comes in perfect, I have Breon in fifth. He is outstanding competitor. These top 5 guys are the best in the fucking world, so you can't say anything bad. This is just my opinion. I would not have put this person here if I did not see the recent pictures of the other competitor. I absolutely love this fourth place person. I don't think they should be in this category. I don't think they should be. I think he should move up. I think he should take time off and become an open class bodybuilder. I think that he is limiting his potential by being in this category, and that's Urs. I do not believe Urs should be in the classic bodybuilding or classic physique. I honestly think that his physique is too big. I think that he's limiting himself being there. I think that he has one of the most insane physiques in all of bodybuilding. His conditioning is next to none. I fucking love his physique, but I have him in fourth only because the recent pictures I saw of Terrence melted my fucking mind, and I believe that Terrence is capable of moving up into that third place right now. I do think that those two could be flip-flopped very easily, but as of now, Urs in fourth, Terrence in third. Big fan of Terrence, another really fucking nice guy. Just always genuine every time I see him somewhere, just a good motherfucker. Which leaves the top two. In second place, I have Dino. Ramon is insane. Ramon's physique is what I believe every fucking gym bro aspires to be. His physique is absolutely incredible. It is one of, if not my favorite physique in all of bodybuilding. Just his overall look. Whenever you know, you're a gym bro thinking about what you would look like or what you would want to look like walking through the gym, like without your shirt on or walking around or take your shirt off at home or what you look like, Dino's physique is in a lot of people's like top two physiques overall of just how they would want to look, period. Just his forearms, his arms, the chest development, how he's shaped, his back development. It's fucking incredible. Love his physique. Think it's one of the best physiques in all of bodybuilding. I just like it. It's aesthetic to the eye and he looks great. No, don't give me the gay weird stuff here. But I think it's incredible. But I do not think that his physique overall is good enough to beat Chris Bumstead. Chris Bumstead is fucking insane. His conditioning, his overall development and presentation of his physique is fucking mind-melting. The guy has changed how this whole industry operates. It's incredible. Good friends with Chris. He's also a Honey Rambod athlete, so I'm a little biased. But Chris is phenomenal. The fucking guy weighed in with his clothes on. So I'm going to say that Chris is going to be fucking insane at this show. He is going to fucking blow people's minds at this show. So it's going to be a battle because this is just us talking and having fun. But I think that C-Bum will be 1, Dino will be 2, Terrence will be 3, Urs will be 4, and Breon will be 5. It's going to be wild. We're watching it back there in the conference room. So super fun, super cool. All right, so that is my predictions for the 2023 Mr. Olympia competition. Thank you guys for watching. This is a blast. But as I said earlier, congratulations to every single competitor that is on this list. There are guys that put their everything they have into this, and to be standing on the Mr. Olympia stage, you are part of history, so be very proud of yourself. I myself never stepped on the Olympia stage. I wish I would have when I qualified, but I did not. And so with that, make sure you guys keep living. This is incredible. Make sure you guys support all the people that you guys are fans of. It's how this all happens. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be cool. There might be new Mr. Olympias. There might be repeating Mr. Olympias. I think C-Bum's going to win his 5th. I think Derek will be the new Mr. Olympia. So in the comments, why don't you guys go below and tell me what you think or how wrong I am about something. And as always, guys, keep being good motherfuckers. Slap your old lady on the ass. Let her know that you love her. And have a wonderful fucking weekend.